Okay, here I am a root user. Now I am changing to the directory Mongo Linux. Now I will change to the directory bin. Now in the bin directory we are having a daemon process that will run in the background, that is the MongoD process, and this process will start the server. So here I will specify a database path, and my database path is to the folder Mongo data. So this will start the server process. When the server process gets started, it will show me waiting for the connection on the port number 2707. Then I will open another terminal. Now this terminal I am opening for client. So for opening the client also I have to be a root user. I will change to the directory Mongo Linux, and again I will change to the directory bin. Now I have to start the client process. So that's /mongo Mongo. This will start a client. Now here I have got the client prompt. Now I will write here the show DBs. Show DBs will show me all the databases that are there. Now I will create one database. I will say use college. So it will open a college database. If it is not existing, it will create a college database. Now in the college DB, I want to insert a document. Okay, so documents are grouped together in the collection. So the collection name I want to give here the student collection, and in the student collection I want to insert a document. Now insert will have this circular brackets, and here I will write the grouping of the key value pair. Now for the student I will have a roll number of a student. This is the key. I can give the codes to the key. If we don't give the code, it will work. This is the first key value pair, roll number. Then the second key value pair I want to give is the name. Okay, so for the name I am entering the name. Always remember, for the numeric value codes are not required, but for the string value the codes are required. Then I want to insert another key value pair. That key value pair is the subjects that student has selected. So I'll write the subject, and in the subject I will write array, and in this array it will be a grouping of the subject. So here the first subject is English, second subject is maths, then third subject is science. So here I have created the array. Okay, now I have inserted one document. I want to insert another document. Okay, now I have inserted 3-4 documents here in the database. Suppose I want to see what are the values in my college database. So I'll write here the college. Now college is a collection of the document, and from that collection of the document I want to see all the documents. So I have to say college.find. So that have to show all the okay, it is a student, sorry, the collection name was student, and my database name was the college. Okay, so this is the collection name I have to give here. So db.student.find, that will give me all the documents that I have grouped together in the collection student. Always remember that if I say show DBs, it is showing me the databases. Now I am having a college database, which is my current working database, college, and in the college database I am having the student collection, and that student collection has grouped together the several documents. Now I want to see a particular document, so I can see the particular document with the key value pair. So I can write a special instruction of the find, and in the find I have to specify I want to search for which key value pair. Suppose I want to look for a document with the roll number 125, so I can give it in the JSON format, okay, and it is showing me the document 125, and this document 125 is having the unique object ID, and length of this unique object ID is 12 byte. In this 12 byte, first 4 byte will represent the timestamp. Timestamp means on which date, on which time the document has been created. The next 3 bytes will represent the machine on which the document is created, and next 2 bytes will represent the process that created the document, and the last 3 byte will represent the unique increment. For every document it will have an increment and it will show the increment. So like that we can create the database, and in the after creating the database we can insert some of the documents, and we can display all the documents or display the particular document.